G'day, good evening, and welcome everyone to Asrnz's official broadcast of the 2021 ROC GT4 series, brought to you by Superior Joint Selling. Tonight we visit the Hungaroring for round 6. I'm Davo, and as always, I'm joined by ASR legend Farmer. Welcome once again, my friend. How are you tonight?
Yes, yeah, thanks for the intro, Davo. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good, buddy. Cheers. Have a great night, mate. Good to be here again.
Of course.
Looking forward to the action, bro.
Looking forward to the action, and just looking at the pre-race practice times, anything to go by, it's going to be a bloody beauty.
It is, mate.
Let's have a quick look at these points. Oh, Gleno still holding down that first position, mate.
Yeah, he's been there for a while now too, Davo, actually.
He has.
He's having some great runs there coming through the pack, obviously, each week. Did disconnect last week, I think,
week,
mate,
yeah, race one last week.
Why the lead has sort of gapped up a bit there.
It has a little.
Because he did have a bigger lead in there, didn't he, I think, prior to this, Davo. So.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it's real close there. John Donald coming into second.
Yeah, he's come up a couple of positions too. So
I think so too. Nick and Jake there even on points for third place, mate. So yeah, that top four is still pretty tight.
It is very tight, and as always, the silent achiever, Steve Melling, holding down fifth position. But just the next, what is it, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th? How close is that stuff?
Yeah, oh wow, yeah, check that out, David. Hadn't actually realised that till you just pointed that out. 2 points between that group of four. So yeah, great. Great tight battle back there as well, mate.
Yeah, so we've got some tied battles up in the top 5 and in the back 5, and Jeff Burst in 10th. I don't think I've seen him on track yet tonight, but a few boys still rolling in. So yeah, not too bad really, Farmer. It's like we have said all the way along. It's sort of the format is really achieving what we expected, was just nice close racing, and not the points were close. Are close. So
yeah, the points are super close, David.
Super close.
The racing's been good with the faster guys coming through the field. We've had I think 7 different winners.
Yeah, it's amazing
throughout the series, So yeah, it has been good. A little bit disappointing. Perhaps a couple of numbers dropping down there towards the later end of the series, Davo. But yeah, it has been a great series to watch so far, mate.
Yeah, the drop off on the numbers is something we see, and it's to be expected. And some sort of formats aren't everyone's cup of tea, really. So.
Yeah, what do we got, mate? I think just got another minute to go there. The guys are just getting their stuff together in the background. Did you call me a legend when you introed me earlier, David? Did I get that right?
Oh, yes. Yes, ASR legend, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Been around since the conception of this place, so...
Conception.
Don't read too much into it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
all right, so what do we got for the grid, buddy? We've got, because we've got a reverse grid, we're not quite privy to it till we see it, as we do now, mate.
Yes, and good to see Kenny Simpson made the track tonight. So he's first position, first cab off the rank and right, making out that first row. Who's after that, mate?
Mate, we've got, looks like we've got Glenn and Ashley on row 2. We've got Brad Robertson and Pete on row 3, mate. We've got Jack McKellar and Gunter on row 4 together. John McDonald and Steve-O rounding out to 10. got Nick and Brian on row 6, and then Maxwell and Jarks on the back row, mate.
Back row,
in row 7. So yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit of a light field again. Down to 14.
Time, yeah, down to 14. Noticing Aaron Enright back at P2. We've seen him here before. I think a few rounds ago, having another crack from the front row.
And watch him, because he starts well.
Glenn and P3, so you know, he's obviously going to be probably hard to beat from there, Davo. I think. Going great pace leading up to this race, mate. He's leading the championship. The nearest rivals are down sort of 9, 11. Jake and Simmons, so you know he's got that jump already. With that unfortunate malfunction last week that he had, mate, which is why he is featuring up in the grid this round.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So the bad luck that he had last week is translated into a nice position on track tonight for race 1 and again for race 2, because they rerun it again, this good position. Exactly. So awesome. The track, Farmer Hungaroring. What thoughts?
I love it. I love the Hungaroring.
It's Tactical's little bugger, isn't it?
I've had a couple of we've had a couple of good runs around this track in the past. So
yeah.
I do like it. You're really technical. Good little section there. One sort of out of 2 through 3, 4, 5. That's really great. It's like really quite flow if you get it right.
Yeah, and up into the chicane there, and it tightens up, and then the back section just keeps to turn. It turns and twists and turns and turns.
Yes, it goes left, right, left. Yeah, it does. It's great, and it's actually, if you get that right, it's actually really nice to.
Yeah, it can get it flowing. Yeah.
As
we just start to see the boys just starting to get into some sort of position. We really got to watch, I suppose, Enright here too, in front of Gleno. Good, solid performer. And Kenny, who knows what Kenny's going to do as they get down final corner. Ashley Bettiger in 4th position too, mind you.
Yes, he'll go good too. He loves his Porsche. Brad Robinson was in the points, the top 10. So here we go. Watch the Glenn Dwyer car cross the line.
Green light. Go.
We got a green light.
It's a green light.
It's round 6. Hungaroring. Let's go racing. Watch this turn 1. Nice tidy start. Nice tidy step. Kenny on the outside there, yeah, and 3 wide. Multiple 3 wides out the back.
Wrong there, Davo. A couple of 3 wides at the back.
Boys still juggling for position. Damien's done a really good job there. Actually, somebody into the fence there. Kenny's off. He's taken off.
Is that Kenny or is it the car of Aaron?
That's actually Enright, sorry.
Yeah, okay, I wondered
Kenny's the golden black car.
Yeah.
Actually, he's actually politely letting everyone through because he's not in the points. I'd say. Through the chicane, boys go.
A couple of cars taking a big chunk of that chicane there, Davo.
Yeah.
Just noticed on the quiet. So, we've got another incident in the back there too with the Steve Mellon car and possibly the Nick Mickendale as well, mate. Not sure what happened there.
I might just have a quick look back at that.
I might have a look at that, yeah.
So the boys have picked it up on the replay there, Farmer, and they come into the chicane and out of the chicane. Mellon just holding 2 boys behind him there. Just gets a tag from.
Oh, there's a 3rd car involved, Davo. Yeah.
Not sure who that was. Who's in the gold, black and white car?
That's possibly the car of Damien Jones, actually, mate. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate.
Actually,
there
it's Nick
between those three,
McIntyre.
actually,
Yes.
mate.
Anyway, there you go.
Oh, yes, plus Nick. Yeah, so Nick, Stevo, and Jark's all lucking out there
Yep.
in that incident, mate.
And so as we see Enright trying his best to make some space between him and Gleno. What do you think his chances are there, Farmer?
Oh, I think he's got about a couple of laps.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just look.
I think
If
maybe
a couple of
5.
corners, maybe.
Well, he's probably only a couple. If he can hold him there for more than 5 laps, then he's doing a pretty good job.
So we see Gleno up the inside into the right-hander.
Oh,
Enright's
yes.
car. Enright around.
Definitely up the inside in the end there, Davo. Oh, not what
Unfortunate. And they get swamped by the field.
Oh, and it's not over yet, Davo. Glenn just trying to get him back into position a bit quicker, perhaps.
Yeah, as the boys just pick up the replay of this just quickly. They had a healthy lead in front of the field here, and after this little tiny faux pas there, Gleno just in the back of Enright. Their field is massive. It just drives past them.
Yeah, sort of an interesting one there. Looked maybe Aaron didn't realise sort of that Glenn was kind of in there, buddy. That we'll let them review that later on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just.
Super unfortunate when that stuff happens when you've got a nice big gap and you're out in front.
Yep. Yeah.
So that gives now the lead to Ashley.
Ashley Reddick, who was actually started in 4th, I think it was.
P4, yeah. He's kept it clean. He's got a good little break now.
And he does have a nice healthy break there from Kenny. Like I said earlier, Kenny a little bit out of the points, may sort of politely let a few guys go past. He will race right up to that point, so just watch that. But behind that is that Aspie, Maxwell, Aaron Enright. Oh, it just goes on. McKellar, Gleno, John McDonald. Everyone's in that fight. Half the field's in that fight.
Yeah, good little bunch there.
Yeah, Brad Robinson rounding out the top, that 9. And look at them. Yeah, side by side going into this.
And that's Aaron Enright putting the moves on there, isn't he? He's kind of the leader of that angry pack coming back through.
Yeah.
And we're going too wide.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really well done.
So that's McKellar and and there's Gleno, I think, just have an excursion.
Back on.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What a series. We gotta look at that again. What a cat.
He did well.
He did do well. A little bit of a tag there, a little impromptu, like just fuck off, there's not enough space here. And, excuse me, but gathered it up so well.
Oh, yes. He just went straight through that gap, didn't he? He was in front of the car of John McDonald. And then slips it back across the grass on the other side and then back onto the track and carries on.
Yeah. We are at Ashley Rediger running away with the lead. Kenny Simpson right behind. Oh, look, what's that gap? It's huge.
Yeah, he's got 3.5 seconds on Kenny at the moment.
And Pete Apsey just trying to hold or.
Yeah, we've got Kenny with Maxwell Hawkins coming up behind him, Pete in tow. Then a little gap back there after that to the Aaron Enright, Jack McKellar, John McDonald
there we go.
sort of battle.
Yep.
These three guys here, Kenny, so Ashley's actually pulling away from Kenny at the moment.
Yeah.
But Kenny will have a lot of cars behind him, I think, after a few laps.
Yeah, Kenny with a bit of a fight on his hands, obviously.
Although,
just with Maxwell and Peter Apsey, isn't it?
yeah, but I think Kenny's sort of upped his game here a little from his earlier stint.
Yeah.
A couple opening laps there, he did quite a few through, didn't he? He's holding his own at the moment.
He is. Now, Aaron Enright actually out of that battle earlier where I think Gleno got a bit of a touch-up and exited the track. He's done pretty well, still holding down 5th position. McKellar in 6th, who has the hard-charging John McDonald right behind. Now, John will be watching, I suppose, Gleno trying to come back from a little bit of run-off earlier. He'll be watching his timing, won't he, Farmer?
Yes, he will be, mate. Yeah, exactly.
He's up the inside. Up the inside of McKellar. Does he get it done? Slow right down. It's an awkward corner. It's there, but it's a left-hander after this.
It's a big left-hander too, Davo.
It is a long one, isn't it?
It is a long one. You've got to get it. You've got to get it back to the left-hand side of the track on the exit too for that.
And down.
Run around that little kink there. Yeah.
And down through here, it's just way too fast. You really can't challenge too much at all unless you're really throwing it out there loosely.
Yeah. No, the guy's going to make an error through there, doesn't he?
Yeah. For sure. And then up to the chicane here as we just stay on McKellar's car. Into the chicane and then into this final complex of corners, which is pretty well the second half of the track. Just goes to and fro, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's quite enjoyed this bit of the track, Dave. Just
get that rhythm.
If you get that rhythm and you don't drive too hard, it doesn't push.
Yeah.
This corner here in particular too, very grippy, actually quite a fast corner, even though it's a right angle one. Yeah.
As long as you can get the thing stopped, I suppose. It looked like the big stop there for that right-hander, and then this is like the final just couple of corners here. A little bit of camber, but still quite tight. Awkward apexes, eh?
Yes. Yeah, a couple of really slow corners as well.
So there's pretty well a lap with Jake McKellar there. We just might pop back up the front and see where Ashley Rediger. How is his gap going on Kenny Simpson? Actually, he's still holding down second there.
Yeah, Ashley's pulling away though. He's now increased that gap out to 4.1 seconds. So he's just slowly inching away. And we've seen Ashley with a couple of wins at Alton Park there, mate. So, sorry, a win anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
He has had a win in this championship before, so.
Definitely. Benny Simpson in second, holding his own. Actually, not even having to hold these guys back at all, because he's just got a little bit of a gap on him. Not too much though. Look, I'll just take this quick chance to just thank Zero Vision again for their tech support and stream related wizardry. ABC Tech for all ASR and Z servers, of course, and Superior Joint Selling again for their continued support. As we go back to the racing, Farmer, do you think Kenny can hold down Maxwell?
Kenny's round was a 55.1, so actually that's quite a good lap. If Kenny can keep that up, mate, he's showing his really good pace. Max, Max was a bit slower than that. Most of the boys running sort of mid.
Well, look at. Well, I'll just click back a little bit from there.
No, look at the hell.
We'll just get back to that and just check this stuff out. It is on in the back here. So that gets right back to Gunther, actually. That little battle there.
And, so he's had a nice clean run too from the back, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder whether it was Gunther that came off early in the
Yes.
race. But look at that battle. Get out of the back of John McDonald's car. I think he's got, it's actually Gleno and Gunther up the inside of Glenn Dwyer there. Nice stuff.
Nice. Chuck it in onto the series champ.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
You don't know until you try. Through this really quick section of the track, these guys 2 season racers. Gleno doing it for the comms team. Ooh, thank you. And Jono, look at that. He's going for the breakfast crew. So, yeah, nice clean stuff from both of those.
Yeah, I would have.
Look at how
Jake
tight that
McCallum
is.
did as well. Yeah, Jake's got great pace. He's on the back of Pete, so I would expect the move to be there. It would have been the first car to do something out of this group, David, but perhaps not, because that John McDonald car is.
And I just noticed actually Maxwell Hawkins has got past Simpson, so we just might have missed that that pass there from Maxwell on Simo. Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on Maxwell's times now that he's got a bit of clean air in front of him.
Yeah, sure. He looked like he took his time to catch up to Simo, but he's obviously wasted no time in getting past once he got there. So, yeah, well done, Max. Maybe it should be Maxilla, not Maxweller.
Maxilla.
Yeah. Look at this. It's just going hard. Can he catch Rediger? He's got clean air. We might just have to watch that space a little bit. But again, we just drop back a little bit and look at this little train of cars here.
Yeah, nothing's changed, Dave. I've been keeping an eye on it here.
Aaron and Wright, Pete Apsey, Jake McKellar, John McDonald, Glenn Dwyer, and Gunther Growe. So, and they are sticking together. Look at that. What a trainer car.
Yeah, gee, there's obviously not much in it, Dave.
There is not a lot in it.
Trying to extract the absolute most out of, every corner and
out of
straight and braking zone, and absolutely everywhere you can. You try to do the absolute most. It looks like everyone's pretty much identical.
Yeah.
Doing the same in their cockpit too, mate. Yeah.
As you've heard us talk about previously in this series, they're looking for something. They just don't know where it is yet.
Just don't know where it is yet, yeah. or if it'll even arise, yeah.
But yeah, look at these guys go. We'll drop back a couple of positions. John McDonald clearly got some pressure on from Gleno here. Glenn Dwyer. Look at Gunther chasing Gleno's slip there. Again on the inside of him.
Yeah, Gunther's car looks quite hooked up.
It does look speedy.
Is he going to try and go right around the outside here, Davo?
We followed, I think, Jake through this series of corners before. It's a long way round, isn't it?
It is a long way round there, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's too big a corner.
But back up the front there. Apsey behind and right. McKellar right behind him. John McDonald. They're all having their little tiny micro battles, aren't they, Farmer?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And no one's getting really anywhere, but they're not going anywhere.
Just trying to crunch some numbers here, Dave. Maxwell Hawkins is now 4.7 seconds, I think it's behind the leader. He's brought that down sorry, 4.4 now. So it was 5 point something there. Just working out, it's going to be about 8 or 9 laps for him to catch Ashley at this pace. I don't know that we've got that many left in the race, have we?
Oh, look, mate, we got
nearly a 2-minute lap, so no, he's not going to have enough laps. Yeah.
He's got the. He's doing the laps though, isn't he? Unless Ashley makes a mistake, which I doubt. He's got his head down clearly because he's just had such a clean run. I might not focus too much on Ashley's so as not to give him the commentator's curse, Farmer. Yes. Okay, and as we do with these boys out in front, we'll let them go. But yeah, we'll watch Maxwell and that chase. But doesn't actually look that far away from my eyes.
He is actually getting a little bit here and there. So
Farmer will keep an eye on those times.
It's possible. It is possible that he may get onto the back of him before the end of this race.
As we'll flick back to Kenny. We'll flick back to Kenny. Now Kenny has Enright, and then there's the rest. It's Apsey, McKellar, McDonald, Dwyer, Gunther.
Quite good to see the likes of the Kiddies, Aaron, and the Petes to keep the likes of these four behind them with no real sort of pressure there.
No, not at the moment.
Really.
Yeah, I think Kenny's warmed to the track nicely. I noticed he was in early for pre-race practice, so just maybe a little bit of coaching, and he's definitely upped his game, I think, Barmer.
Yeah, nice. As we just see the car, was it the John McDonald car that just went on?
Who's just getting there? I've got a Brad Robinson disqualification up on my monitor there, actually, Farmer. I don't know when that came up.
I did notice that Brad Robinson had a stop-go penalty next to his name there, possibly for track cut infringements.
Now, if he's missed that...
he may not have served that, Davo.
Yeah.
Just carried on, possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was... I just picked up on something there, Davo, that the Hungaroring car just outbraked himself into the back of John and Glynno there a few laps ago. And that was why that McDonald car was off track earlier. So, bit of a mishap there, mate.
Yep.
From Gunter, and yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, the boys just gone back to have a look at that, but a little bit too late.
A little bit a while ago there, sorry, buddy. Yeah.
So he's lost a couple of positions there. He can still got that little angry pack in sight in front of him. Still a long way to chase that back down, though.
We've got a drive-through for Damien Jones as well on screen, Davo. So,
so Damien, clearly will see these warnings come up fairly clearly on their monitors.
And of course, I think the drive-through is the track cut infringement, isn't it? The stop-go is more of a pit speeding thing or something, I think. Yeah. So
we see Damien Jones. Is he letting McIntyre through? Oh, not quite. There he is, contemplating his pit stop note. McDonald up behind Glynno.
The car of John McDonald and Glynno has been swapped around.
It has actually.
Due to that incident from the Gunter car. So that's changed those two positives. Everything else is kind of status quo there. Jake has really made more inroads on Pete.
So
Pete
Maxwell,
more inroads on.
Maxwell is actually dropped back. It looks
Maxwell's dropped off. He has.
So Ashley, definitely head down here tonight. We've got just a little over 8 minutes to go. What, we've got bloody 4 laps, Farmer.
Yeah. Yeah, what have we got? 4, maybe 4 or 5?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
exactly. Yeah, you're right, mate. Looking good for Ashley. He did a 54.7 last lap round. Pretty quick lap for Ashley last lap. So.
And this angry pack, it's inseparable pretty well throughout the race. The positions have changed slightly.
Yeah.
But it's just pretty well the same. Oh, so just see Gleno dive right up behind McKellar there. But yeah, pretty much the same suspects throughout the race.
I find it interesting that you know, the car of sort of Glenn or John McDonald hasn't really advanced on those sort of guys just in front of them there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They've been able to stay with them easy enough, but nothing's really changed. And,
no. Just shows the quality of the racing and the pace, you know, like this mid-pack crew have got, you know, like get the position, get the grid positions right, and yeah, you got a fight on your hands, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And just seeing there, Gunter as well for drive-through penalty to serve.
Okay.
As well, Davo. So, a couple of boys, three of them now with penalties.
Yeah, unfortunate that little desperate towards the end. This race is going to go right down to the end. Oh, see that.
Pete makes an error under brakes.
Kenny Simpson, they're right on the back of Kenny now. He still has that little tiny gap. He's got Enright as a buffer zone, and Enright, they'll have to get through him first. Look behind Absy. It's crazy. We look at out of the back of Absy's car again. Yeah, super fast stuff through this back section. Absy holding his own. 5th position, well done. Aaron, just little tiny gap for Simpson. Kello in suit. Wire, 7th position. Always looking for that game. McDonald, 8. McIndoe, 9. Melling getting tangled up early in the race, 10. Ryan Gilbranson, 11th. Damien Jones, 12th. 13th for Gunther Rowe. Brad Robinson in the pits with the disqualification. Ash out in front. Got a good gap. He's up on his time. Head down, Farmer.
Yeah, he's doing really well out there, mate. Should really be bringing it home from here, I would expect. No problem with that.
Oh, of course, yeah. What
will change in this bunch behind him is unknown. Currently, for the last 20 minutes, back all has changed, Davo. And
it's been on, hasn't it? Just inseparable, that 5 cars.
Yeah.
Kenny's done really well. He's got Aaron again as a buffer zone. Absy back. It's on.
It's been on. It's been on, all right.
It's so on.
It's definitely on.
Look at these guys.
Just haven't really seen much opportunity or much sort of.
No. How close is it though?
Yeah, it's super close. Yeah. No sort of errors, which we saw sort of in a couple of rounds there ago, where the car was obviously a handful. This is obviously quite nice to drive, Davo.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't had a go myself, but
Oh,
All
okay.
the boys doing a good job here. We're not seeing any, much movement. There's no one hanging it out or losing it sideways here. So
No, good clear heads tonight. Good measured racing, and not long to go.
yeah, so I think we'll see this one and one more. Looking at our timers there. Maxwell 4.4 seconds behind Ashley. He's got a lap and a half left.
Can't see that happening.
Can't see that changing much. There's a big group of cars here, of 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, we're just
And
going to
that-
get out of the back of Simpson's car here, Farmer, and have a look at this. Just look at this.
A lot of cars in his rear vision mirrors.
That has been going on the whole race. Right there. We'll go back one to Arrow. And it just gets crankier and angrier the further I go back. Beat Hapsy. Looking back at McKellar. That's Dwyer right up his clacker. Out of McKellar's car. Dwyer dealing with McDonald. John McDonald dealing with McIndoe. What a wrestle.
Great stuff, Dave. And everybody's got a very similar view, haven't they? Front and behind there. And great to see the body language and the attitude of the cars there from that rear view camera, mate. The guys chasing and whatnot. Yeah, quite cool there. All the different boys come through.
Yeah, nice stuff. As they're going to run across the line here for the final lap. Just watching Aaron come across.
Go Kenny.
Go
Kenny for the podium.
It looks like he's going to do it.
It does,
Farmer.
actually, mate. It does.
No, doing really well. We'll just pick up on Ashley just quickly as he starts his lap there, well out in front of Maxwell Hawkins, both of them well out in front of Kenny Simpson. Kenny Simpson, the man of the moment at the moment. Yeah, keeping that crazy cranky pack at bay. Look at that train of cars. He's actually got a gap on him. He's had a gap on him the whole time. So he's not actually holding him up. They're just, it's crazy. And right behind, 4th position. This is the final lap, people. Look at these guys. Is anybody going to make a move? Pete Apsey, 5th position.
I'm keeping an eye on that yellow car, mate.
Glenn Dwyer.
He likes to make the most of the last lap sometimes.
He's got Jake McKellar right up behind him too. Everybody wants to have a crack. They've got about half a dozen corners left. John McDonald. Nick McIndoe right behind. Let's go back. Series leader, 6th position. Glenn Dwyer. Ashley coming around the final corner.
Yeah, well done to Ashley.
For a well-deserved win. He's had such an up and down series so far.
Yes.
Good on you, Ash Redigar. Well-deserved. Maxwell chased him. Nice work from Maxwell. Good work.
And here the boys come.
Here they come. Look at
Nothing's
this.
changed, Davo.
Look at this.
Kenny,
Nothing's
Aaron,
changed.
Pete, Leno,
There you go.
Jake, John Boy, and Nick McIndoe.
There you go.
All within sparrow's fart of each other. Yeah.
Look at them all.
Steve-O bringing it home for the 10.
Ryan Gilbranson for 11th. Damien Jones for 12th. I think Damien's done a pit stop. Gunter Rowe might have done a pit stop as well, in for 13th. Brad Robinson, unfortunate disqualification. Surely, Farmer, he has missed his little pit 8-bit little bloody thingy there.
He certainly missed something. Yeah.
Of course. Okay, rookie mistake. I'm sure he'll take a lesson from that. But there you go. What a race, man! That's pretty cool. The Porsches are good. The guys are really got a handle on them. Let's have a look.
Yeah, who are we going to talk to, mate? We're going to grab. Should we grab Kenny? Shall we?
That's what I think where we're up to. It is GoBro Racing. Right. The hot box.
User was moved to your channel.
Oh, mate, down here. Welcome to the comms there, Kenny, mate. Congratulations on your third place, buddy.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Well done, Bo.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, you get held that. You should have seen what was going on behind you.
I seen what I know what happened with Glenn, and they were out there, and they just went. They were gone. I don't know what happened there.
And then they were back, and yeah, you guys, mate, you wouldn't have wanted to be back a couple of positions. I tell you, it was just.
I could imagine.
It's pretty full on. So yeah, well done.
You know, you did good, Kenny. It looked like you got quicker as the race went on, mate.
Yeah, I was. I was actually getting faster times there, but I thought Enright would get me, but I sort of blocked him here and there a little bit, not much, but
didn't have to, mate. Had the pace.
No, I think I did. Yeah, but he was pretty quick at the beginning there.
Yeah. No, good stuff, mate. You're going to do it all again, all right? Exactly the same starting position in a minute, so we're going to let you go, and hopefully we'll talk to you in 30, 35 minutes or so, and you've got another podium.
Oh, let's hope.
Fingers crossed, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Shot, Kenny.
Good on you, Kenny. See you, bud.
User was moved out of your channel.
Good work from Simo.
Great work from Simo. He sounded hungry, Davo.
He did sound hungry.
Possibly eating in the background.
He could smell the spaghetti, the bolognese. There going. Come on.
All right, we'll grab our P2 getter.
P2 getter.
Mr. P2, welcome.
Oh, g'day. How are we?
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, nice work.
Good drive.
Yeah, thank you.
Was it a good drive? Yeah, it was a good drive. Did you get caught up in the start there, mate? Or?
Yeah, well, I had a perfect start.
Of course.
And then I was quite lucky after that. Like, what was that, like past 6 of them when they were crashing and stuff?
Yes, yeah, little incident there earlier on, and we were keeping an eye on you, actually, your times that you started to close the gap down on, Ashley, and it was possible you were going to get to him, but not to be, mate.
Not to be. It would have been nice second to last to first. That would have been lovely.
Well, you get another shot at it, mate.
Well, you do.
We can see you back here.
Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I was very lucky, but anyway.
Yeah, well done.
Hope for the best.
Absolutely. Well done, man. On the second. We'll see you hopefully in half an hour.
Hopefully. See you guys.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay. And of course, last but not
least. Pull out the leather chair, mate.
Yeah.
Sweep it down. Give it a wipe.
I can't get off of the bar fridge because
we'll bring him in. Welcome, Ashley. Congratulations, mate. Had the comfy chair there, bro. We just pulled it out.
Yes.
Sit on.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Need a rest.
Yeah, I bet.
Good
well
work,
done.
Mate. So you missed the carnage, and you were gone, weren't you? We didn't give you much camera time. Sorry, but you were too far out in front.
That's not a problem. Yeah, I only got there through the misfortune of others, and then I think Kenny did a marvellous job of holding everybody back for quite a while and let me escape. So, but once Max got past Kenny, I could see him starting to close me down. So I think I did about 20 minutes of quali laps towards the end.
Yeah, I was watching actually. You did your best lap. You got down into the low 54s there. After he started to close on you, we were watching that gap come down, and then all of a sudden it went back to your advantage. So, and we'll see your lap times. They were very good, very well done. You obviously got something well hooked up there. That's going to give you a bit of confidence for the next one, buddy. Surely.
Yeah, I'll have to thank Pete for that. I wasn't going to do any practice last night, but he talked me into jumping on for a bit and threw a setup at me, and I liked it straight away, and so that's what I used. So
Yeah.
Thanks, Pete.
Oh, and of course, you do love your Porsche, obviously, as well.
I do like Porsches.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
That helps.
All right, well done.
Well done, Ash.
Let's see you back here then, eh?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, you'll be here.
All right, mate.
Talk
Good
soon.
luck. Thank
Cheers,
you.
boys. Thanks.
Cheers. Well done.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, then.
Not Davo.
That rounds out race 1, round 6 from the Hungaroring farmer. We're going to take a really quick break.
Yes, we've got 5 minutes, mate, and we'll be back according to that timer on my screen.
Yes. So, catch
See you
us
soon.
all soon. G'day everyone, we're back. Thank you Zero Vision for tech support. As always, ABC Tech for all our servers, Superior Joint Sealing for continued sponsorship for all Asrnz stuff. Farmer, are we here?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Welcome back, guys. Yes, we are ready, mate.
We are ready for
Red
race
is lined
2.
up. The boys are looking sharp.
We're looking sharp. They're looking sharp.
We are looking sharp.
And we're ready to rock and roll for race 2 in round 6, Hungaroring.
Yeah, what are we expecting?
What are we expecting? Oh, hopefully more of the same as the boys roll away. Nice. Definitely a little bit sketchy. Brad Robinson starting back. He's in 5th after being disqualified, Farmer, in race 1. Wish him better luck at this race. Keep an eye on those your warnings, whatever they call them on the screen there. Who else to mention? Kenny Simpson starting in 1st position, finished in 2nd, 3rd. Another one to watch.
Starting in P1. Go Kenny. Sorry, mate. I was just replying to a few of our fans on.
Oh, good work,
on
good
the,
work.
On the Twitch site there, mate. A couple of comments coming through from the likes of Stoners and whatnot, saying g'day, popping their head in. Didn't quite catch up with what you were saying there, David.
Yeah, no, awesome, and welcome to the broadcast, Stoners. Wish you were actually on track, but
yeah, you pussy.
Next best thing is to watch us live. Yes, Farmer. Anybody not on track?
Earlier, didn't I, David?
Yeah, he did. We did actually get out of bed this morning to broadcast this 14-car race, Farmer, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Off the couch after dinner too, mate. And, may have put my head down there slightly.
So we interrupted your nana nap this afternoon,
I
didn't
did
we?
wake up a little grumpy. Actually, there, Davo.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
right.
he was cracky when he come on earlier. It's usually me, but it was him tonight. But yeah, here we are. We love it. That's why we're here. Look, and obviously the 14 guys that are here love it just as much as we do, because they're here as well. Guys starting to form up already. It's still, I thought, a little bit ways around the track. No, it's not. It's coming right up into the second last corner here. Farmer, who do we watch?
Wonder where to keep an eye on there.
I'm not going to watch Asrnz because I don't want to put the mocker on him.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. No, I'm not. Well, let's have a look. Helicam, Glenn Dwyer. Let's see how we go here.
Oh, nice grid there, Davo.
Nice work.
Okay. Very tidy.
And we're off. Race 2, round 6, Hungaroring. So we run down to the first corner. Nice and tight.
Great shot there, Davo, as the car's come into one there. Oh, bit of a constant.
Bunch up again, bunch up again.
I know, trying to have a look around the outside of Aaron. It's a 2, we know this doesn't work here. Too long a corner. Although Gleno determined to prove me wrong.
Tries to make it happen. Runs through.
Oh, very aggressive, Davo. Getting it done, going super wide
surely
there. Probably
picking
just
up.
taking the penalty and be worth the position.
Yeah,
One track cut won't hurt you.
yeah. As long as you make it work. So yeah, tidy stuff there from Gleno. Puts him right behind Kenny Simpson, and someone's got to make it work first. Very tight. First lap. Steve Melling, tidy, nice tidy start. Got tangled up early in race one. Farmer still has a bunch of pressure on him from behind.
Kenny making no attempt to cut McDonough there, having a look down the inside of him and getting that job done quite relatively easy.
Yeah, as you would expect from Kenny. So Kenny's let Gleno through. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Gleno had half a lot. Kenny didn't challenge it.
No, because Kenny's out of the points, so he would have let him go. Yeah.
Move there. As he starts to clean out straight away from the rest of the pack. Now Kenny did this last race, kept the rest of them behind him.
That's right. And which is about exactly where his pace is at too, mind you. So you're just watching Ashley Rediger, watching Aaron Enright just duck and weave over the back of Kenny Simpson's car again. Can he make it work? We again have this angry pack just working its way back. It is only.
That's a lot bigger this time. It's a lot.
It's only lap 2, but still, look at it. Keep a close eye on this, people. We'll try and keep up with. Out of the back of Brad Robertson car, Gunther Grow sideways out of the chicane. It's got Steve Melling right behind him. Both of these guys getting a cleaner start than they did in the first race. Undoubtedly, probably Brad as well. Brad with the DQ.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah.
Race 1. Yep.
Yeah.
But
get a DQ, Davo, so.
yeah, getting to just give it another go. We'll go back out of the back of Melling's car. Melling. All sorts of problems behind him. He's got McKellar, McDonald, McIndoe, Max Hawkins. Oh, look at this bunch of cars. Again, looking out of the back of these guys' cars. Out of the front of, I think it's Maxwell's car. Look at this bunch. Spreading across the track. Oh, we've got one down either side of McIndoe. Up behind. So close.
I was just looking at that, and it was possibly Jack McCullough.
Yeah,
A couple.
and I think that's actually put Damien Jones up beside him as well. Look at them all, four
Maxwell
of
just
them.
my hand through there.
Oh, unbelievable.
Possibly.
Let's have a look at the replay of
Wow.
that.
That was lucky.
Look at this group of cars here, ducking and weaving all across the track. We've got full extremities inside, nearly full extremities outside. They drop 2-1 down into 2 and 3 here. Look at this left-hander. Watch this. Oh, I think we might have got a bit of a touch there.
He did. Yeah.
I can't believe everybody just dodged that. Unbelievable.
We've seen that a couple of times tonight where a car's gone straight through a gap, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Maxwell now
Lucky.
down. Oh, he's actually lost from that somewhere.
He's probably redressed there, mate.
Yeah, but he's way down. He's in 13th, Farmer. So, but look at this pack. Kenny Simpson, Ashley Rediger, up the inside of Kenny Simpson. Makes it happen. Makes it happen. Nice work from Ashley Rediger. Kenny Simpson's got a line of guys behind him that just want to do exactly the same thing now, Farmer.
Yeah. You know, just watching the contra row and the unfortunately
At the back.
Brad Robertson car. Gunter.
Just then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a back look at that. So yeah, big pack of cars there, Farmer. Again, we see it. God, they're just all tucked up on the inside there.
I was looking nice and tidy, Davo, and just the Brad Robertson car trying to get through on the same.
Got a little bit of sideways there, and
yeah, just real super unlucky.
They got a little bit upset. What are you eating?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Wackatangies?
No, I've got just pink nuts tonight.
I've run out.
Standards. You only had 3 packets, Dave.
I know. I ran out months ago. So here we are in this angry pack. Look, let's recap. We've got to go have a look. We got Glenn Dwyer out in front now. We knew if he got past Kenny early, he was going to take this control of this race, Farmer, and that's exactly what he's done. Looks like Aaron Enright also made the same move, but we did just pick up on that last move, which was Ashley Vediger, who now holds 3rd position in front of Kenny Simpson. He may hold that position for the rest of the race, Farmer.
Yes. Like you say, Glenno's gone. And the rest of those boys have kind of peeled away a little bit from any sort of danger behind them, haven't they? So
yeah. So Kenny,
we saw Kenny holding Pete at bay for the last race. That car of Gunter Rowe was looking speedy last race.
I think it got tangled up a little bit early in the race, so
yeah,
sort of put it out of position. But Gunther just definitely holding his own now. John McDonald is the next car behind that, and with Maxwell sort of not too far behind him, but Maxwell he was back in 13th a lap and a half or 2 laps ago. So just watch that. Obviously, Steve Belling back again, McKellar back, Gil Branson back. Brad Robinson was up earlier. He was in 5th. He's gone back. So, Farmer, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it is a little bit, mate, with a few mishaps here and there. Doesn't take much, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Go from one end to the other. Pick up what might be there. So Ashley's closed that gap up to the back of Aaron.
Yep.
Yeah, John McDonald is.
Oh yeah, that's good for Ash if he can get past Enright there.
Yeah. And then there's 4 cars behind him. Gunter just drifting wide there.
Oh, I saw that in the background.
Not trying to make something of it, but no avail just yet.
Not as yet.
He might get a better exit out to the final.
It does look a little bit like that, but just watch that space too.
Corner there from Gunter actually. So.
And then we have the Maxwell, McIndoe, Damien Jones, Steve Belling cars not too far behind there, coming across the start-finish line. Jake McKellar rounding out that top 12 there. Robertson and Ryan Gilbranson, 13th, 14th. But yeah, back up the front here, Farmer. Glenno, what is that gap there, my friend?
Apparently 9, just waiting for it to come up on our time there.
Okay.
7.7 seconds we are.
Okay, on Enright.
On Enright.
On Enright. And Enright has Ashley all over the back of him.
Does.
Nothing like what's going on behind. Absy, again, This is like Groundhog Day, yeah. This is awesome. Kenny just has that little bit of a gap on Apsey, just enough to let him just knuckle down and keep his pace. But these guys behind, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. Peakman's Hansfield there.
Got the road. That's a bit of it.
Does actually.
I'm sure McDonald will take advantage given the chance. Gunther makes the slightest of mistakes. Just see there, just behind there as well, with a lot of pressure from McIndoe and Jones, is it? It is Damien Jones. So the battles ensue all the way through the pack.
Yeah, and I was just wondering whether these guys were starting to catch up to the back of that John McDonald sort of group in front of them. A little bit there.
They're having their sort of own little ding-dong there.
Watching Gunter and what was that, JB?
Yeah, it was JB.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Side by side.
Here we go, JB down the inside, a long way around again.
Did you get a run down the inside here, Davo? Oh, this is tricky for you, though.
We talked about pressuring on this part of the circuit.
Nothing's going to come of that, mate.
No.
Right.
Pretty well for not the rest of the circuit unless there's a mistake, so it tightens right up. Kenny is holding at that fourth position. Nice work from Bettiger to get past Kenny and start to attack the back of Enright's. Ashley not making any solid moves towards Enright, but just wants to be there in case there's a mistake. But it's all behind the Simpson car. Pete Apsey, Gunther Rowe, John McDonald, Hawkins, McIndoe, Damien Jones tonight. Awesome to see him back. Steve Melling, unlucky for Steve-O in 11th. McKellar. That pretty well rounds out that angry pack. But we have Brad Robinson in 13th and Ryan Gilbranson in 14th. Let's get back up here to John McDonald. See, again, he pokes the nose out beside Gunther.
There was Pete too, having a look down the inside of Kenny, but that's Chris
Yep.
Scott's back the other way on the exit. Kenny's
Yep.
taking
Yep.
back that position. Oh, and Gunter there just into the back of Pete, but they all survived.
I think we saw...
Or have they? Or have they?
Oh, as we see him go 3 wide, nearly into the fourth turn there. It's getting cranky.
It was getting cranky. That'll have him on his back there. Gunter losing 3 positions through all that, mate. After being up behind Pete.
Yeah,
Finds himself back in 9th place behind McIndoe now.
Yeah, it was the slightest of touches, wasn't it? And then he's pulled back so far.
Yep, up front now, Davo, about to 9.9 seconds, just noticing.
Yeah, nice work.
Go the comms team. Man on fire.
Definitely go the comms team.
When do you feel comfortable, Davo? 9.9, would you feel comfortable? I think I would.
Oh, yeah. What would you do?
Anything after 5 is pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. You could ease off maybe a couple of percent.
Yep, great work from Gleno.
Yeah, you can hardly see a car in the screenshot behind him. He is that far out in front.
He's kept a little bit away from Well, no, he hasn't. Pete's just taken it all back under brakes. Maxwell's having a little look down the inside.
Maxwell having a good look.
This was going to
Watch
put him
this.
wide around the next turn. Oh, he's well up there, Dave, isn't he?
Yeah, out of the McDonald car. Look at this.
Yeah.
Bit of Biff and Bard.
A little bit of shoulder there, just to make sure.
Oh,
that
look.
it's secured.
And you know what McDonald will be thinking now, won't you? You know?
He'll be thinking I need to do the same thing.
No.
Pete really deep into one. And yeah, he allowed that maneuver to happen, I think, to himself rather than Maxwell making.
Maxwell didn't have to put himself out for it, did he?
No, that's right. Pete went deep and
Yep.
created that opposition, the opportunity.
The opportunity, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Don't you kick yourself? And yeah, look, they're pushing so hard, Farmer, and it just comes little errors like that just come so quickly, and there's not much you can do about it apart from trying to recover well, as we see again. Oh, McDonald having a crack. He's got McIndoe right behind him. McDonald not used to, I don't know, Farmer. Is it wrong for me to say that McDonald's not used to running through the pack like this? He qualifies so well when he's got control of, you know, like, you know, his car and his setup and whatnot, and he can control the
right
race.
To say that he spent more time at the front of the field than he has coming through, yeah, for sure.
As he's up beside, again he's up beside Apsy. Goes around the outside this time. No, it's had a long way around, isn't it, Far?
A long way around there.
It's a bloody long way around. We have seen it done.
Many have tried, but I think only one or two have tried. Yeah.
Many have tried. So as these guys continue to battle,
yeah, a little over 11 minutes to go. Glenno's pushed out to 11.3 seconds now. Ashley's still just hindering the back of Aaron constantly. And then we've got Kenny doing what we saw him do in race one.
just keep enough gap, isn't it?
And he's just keeping them all at bay behind him, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he's not actually holding them up. He's got enough gap. They're fighting amongst themselves anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
As we look out of the back of Apsy's car and just see that train of cars. We've got McDonald, McIndoe, Gunther Rowe, Damien Jones, Steve Melling. Bam, 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 bam. Look at those cars. Maxwell in fifth. Kenny Simpson in sixth. Now, that is a threat for Kenny. Maxwell under brakes. Gets down the inside. Looks for that run. It's got to go to the outside. It's doable. We know it's doable. Look at that train of cars behind him. Should be Maxilla. As he comes. He's looking for Kenny's measure. Mate, they've only got just under 10 minutes to go, Farmer.
Yeah, you need to start pulling out something soon, don't you, mate?
How's that lead looking on?
Once again, mate, we're sort of seeing that it just kind of is a little bit status quo, isn't it?
Yep.
Very, very hard to pull out something out of the bag on that next guy. It would seem.
Yeah, I think the second half of the track, there's zero parking opportunity. Parking. passing opportunities. But pretty well unless there's a mistake. And you've got to get it done in the first half. Look at the trainer cars behind Simpson. Like, seriously.
What do we got, mate? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, as we see, Maxwell.
It's not over. Oh, bugger. I was just counting them up, Davo.
The boys pick up on that unfortunate situation there. I think it was Maxwell and I'm not sure. It's not Simpson. It's Maxwell Lapsey, I think.
Oh, it was just,
Yeah.
the car of Pete just a little bit, maybe misjudged.
Oh,
obviously
and then
misjudged it there, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Maxwell,
that's hard luck.
that is tough stuff.
A solid race up till that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So easily done. You know, like with so many cars in your mirror, the whole race, Farmer.
Yeah.
You know, like
Solid,
seriously,
it is,
I'm surprised there hasn't been more mistakes. It has been epic in this mid-pack.
The boys have done very well of keeping
unbelievable,
an eye on the front
unbelievable.
and behind them at the same time. It's all very well to hinder the car in front of you and just hit your brakes markers and make sure you do all that right. But it's a different story when you got someone trying to get past you as well. Time. Yeah.
And this mid-pack has been hectic. These guys have literally been only 2, 3, maybe 4 car lengths apart. For nearly half the race or more. So as we've got a little over 7 minutes to go, Farmer, it's all mixed up again. This is what we see week after week. It's just crazy.
Yes, yeah. What hasn't mixed up is Glenn romping away for it out to 15 seconds now.
15 seconds. Oh, okay. You think he's just showing off now?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because as you would, commanding.
Because he can, yeah. Nice. Aaron Enright still holding Ashley at bay. That hasn't changed yet, Davo. And Kenny Simpson has now dispatched a few behind him. He's got the car of John McDonald next in his mirrors.
John McDonald. Oh, he's done it too, actually.
Like
he just picked up on that nicely. As McDonald just no error outbraking. Kenny's just said, thank you very much, you can take that. McIndoe next in line. Wants a bit of that action. Where are we? 6 minutes to go.
6 to go, yeah.
So what do we got?
This one and 3 more, I would expect.
Yeah,
mate.
for sure.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more action here at the Hungaroring tonight, Davo. I have to say, I thought there would be more.
Cars on the track.
More opportunity. Me, definitely more. I did mention that at the start, didn't I? When I was a bit grumpy that I would have liked to have seen more cars on track.
Well, kept sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I could have just kept sleeping on the couch, yes.
I'm hearing now.
But the track hasn't really led us to a lot of passing opportunities. Which I thought it would. But obviously just with the way the car is.
Well,
and what these guys are getting out of it.
Yeah, same class racing. And you know, like on particular tracks, obviously, clearly this one here, it doesn't leave a lot of room for, like position changing. And yeah, what can you say? You know, like when the boys are all driving different makes of cars, you know, there's little advantages, isn't there? And just this really does sort it out.
Yeah, the same class racing is certainly keeping it tight.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And Nick with the same move that John did.
Yeah.
And Gunther trying to get
Gunther
in there
coming in there.
He didn't get
Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther.
We'll get a replay, Gunther, just to maybe so you can watch it back and
Have to think about your actions.
But anyway.
We're not mad, we're just disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to make the most of a gap that was quickly diminishing in front of him.
Yeah,
I can see what he was trying to achieve that day, mate.
I can too.
Yes.
And we've all done it before. Nice work for everybody to recover so quickly. We have 3.5 minutes, a little bit more maybe, Farmer.
We do, Davo, and look, Ashley has had 26.5 minutes of a look at the back of Aaron's car. I think it's probably time he actually did something about that, Davo.
We were
You can only sit there for so long, can't you, before the race just ends?
It's sort of funny. I didn't really expect him to have a crack at it. So these guys haven't had a lot of airtime. Ashley could have a crack in the next 3 minutes. John McDonald might come up behind. Have a crack.
Well, there'll be 2 to go after this, I think, Dave. Although, hang on, that's our leader is well out in front, isn't he? We need to kind of base it on that car. So, yeah, I'd expect this one and one more.
So, yeah, good to see Damien Jones up into 6th. Steve Belling in 7th. Drop him back a little bit, brother. I don't know what's going on there. Kenny Simpson back in 9th. I don't know what happened there either.
Oh, Kenny.
So sorry, viewers. We have missed a couple of crucial moments. McKellar back in 10th. Maxwell also in 11th. Absey in 12th. What happened there? Brad Robinson 13th and Ryan Gilbranson in 14th as usual.
Yeah, so the likes of, like you say, Kenny, Jake, Maxwell, Pete, Brad, they all dropped back there, haven't they?
Yeah, what happened there?
They're all running a lot higher up earlier on in this race, David.
So we missed a big melee somewhere as we've watched some of the other stuff. But yeah, as we get into the closing stages,
right,
Farmer.
Final lap. Give it all you can.
Final lap, mate.
Glenn
the
Dwyer
leader has just started the final lap.
Yep.
We're noticing that Gunter has received a drive through there on screen. He'll need to clear that this lap, I would say, Davo, as it finishes the next one.
Yeah, so what happens there? It'll just not record his race.
He has gone in, mate.
Yep. Aaron Enright in 2nd position, fighting with Ashley. Ashley actually, mate, having a crack now.
And look who's just turned up too, mate, on the last lap.
As we'd expected. Oh, John McDonald.
John McDonald.
Now, we did sort of predict this.
Kind of there.
We kind of sort of predicted this. If John McDonald turned up, this was going to ramp up. This is a great little battle, actually, to watch to the end.
This is for 2 out of the 3 podium spots available right here.
Yeah,
so.
Ashley going for a nice, cozy 3rd position here, and old JB here coming to just rain on his parade.
I almost sensed there by the body language in that car of Ashley's that he'd gone into defence mode rather than attack mode here on the last lap. Dave just covering his,
just a
line
little
nicely in
Yep.
the corner there. Not really worried about putting pressure on Aaron anymore. I think perhaps more defending their position for the podium.
Yeah, nice work from these guys.
We just see Ashley just put a little bit in there just to make sure.
Just enough.
The leader has finished the race.
Nice, and we just see Gleno come across the line there, mate, for the win. As we're just keeping an eye on this battle, I think, are we, Davo?
Yep.
Well done to Gleno as we watch these boys come around. Battle for second, third, and fourth is on.
So Enright second. Well done, Gleno. First position, smashing it out. Aaron Enright, Ashley Redigan, Tom McDonald, really close to McIndoe, so close behind. Fifth position, Damien Jones on his own in sixth. Steve Melling, Kenny Simpson, Jake McKell, Maxwell, Pete Apsey, Brad Robinson, Gunther Rowe, and Ryan Gilbranson gets it around those final couple of corners. Car's got a couple of scrapes. Looks like it's dealing with it still pretty well. Nice work. Comes across 14th. Well done, Ryan.
Well, there you go,
Okay,
Darren.
there you go, Farmer.
That was race 2.
That was race 2. That was.
Where were we? Round 6 of 8, so we've got 2 more to go.
6, yes, Hungaroring tonight.
Well done. That was another great race to watch.
Absolutely. Actually, the second race was good because less boys got tangled up early on, and yeah, nice close battles again through the pack. The Porsche was awesome, actually, Farmer.
Yeah, it looked like it was pretty solid to drive.
Yeah, very little mistakes. From
Very,
the
very
boys.
close racing.
Yeah, yes, and very close stuff. Nice stuff. Okay, the GoBro Racing
Old mate.
Hero to Zero. We're in the hot box. Let's get the boys down here.
User
Hey,
was moved to your channel.
welcome down, Ashley. Congratulations on your 3rd place, mate. Second time tonight you've been here.
We knew you were. You'd
Different
be back.
position, but we knew you'd be back somewhere.
That race was a lot more fun, I got to tell you.
A little bit
You
more
had a
work
good
involved.
look. We think you had a pretty good look at the back of Aaron's car there for a lot of the time there. Did you even think about getting something done on that, or were you just content to go with him? Or
He's had more hits than Elvis this series, and I didn't want to add to it. And I didn't really. It would have been a bomb dive, a too high risk bomb dive to try and get past him. So I just thought I'd try and pressure him into a mistake, but he only made some little ones, and I still couldn't get past him. So,
Fair enough.
It was super tight, super close. Just nothing between these cars.
Yeah.
We watched a lot of status quo on this track tonight, where there wasn't really much advantage to be made really anywhere or whatnot. So,
But close cars, very close together.
very close racing. But
Very close racing, but no mistakes.
yeah,
It's impressive.
Yeah. There's no slipstream with these things, so even when I did get a slightly better run out of him out of the last corner, then I still couldn't quite get far enough alongside to have a go at a pass. I was just trying to bluff him into outbraking himself, but he didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of those inside or outside moves are actually tough to complete here, just because of the nature of the apexing of the corners, eh?
Yeah, and we were going slower and slower, battling with one another. I could see JB coming up behind us, so I kind of laid off those last couple of laps, a few car lengths, just so that we didn't end up with JB on the back of us too soon.
Yep. Yeah, we were watching. We noticed.
yeah, we were watching. Yeah.
So yeah,
No, it was well done. Good fun.
Yeah, nice work, Ash. Well deserved, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
And we'll see you back next week, no doubt.
Where are we going next week?
Where are we going next week?
Well, we're going to
Where-
that up, mate. We
Ash-
are going to Donington, bud, and the BMW.
Oh, BMWs.
Great track and a great car. See you there.
Righto, jolly good. Thanks for
Thank
this.
you, mate.
Good
User
one.
was moved out of your channel.
Okay.
Refreshing my memory. It was Aaron,
nice work from Ash tonight, actually. Well deserved. He's had a really up and down season.
Yeah, good work.
So, yeah, he's done real well.
Drago. Place
Drago, oh, mate.
User was moved to
Who's,
your channel.
who's this?
down here. Welcome, mate, Aaron, to the box.
Aaron.
Congratulations, mate.
Nice work.
Cheers, guys. I must say you're looking sharp tonight.
Yeah, we mentioned that we were pretty sharp dressed earlier on, actually. Yeah.
Gone to a bit more effort than normal.
Well, thanks for the comments. There's beer in the fridge then for you.
Cheers.
And
So how was
well
that
done.
one, mate? You kind of broke away, you got Ashley behind you, and he didn't really put much pressure on you. He was there, but not really doing anything silly, was he? You know,
He was
pretty
breathing
solid.
a couple of times. No, it was the gap just sort of seesawed a little bit. But yeah, no, he was always there or thereabout. But yeah, it was a good race and heaps of fun.
Yep. Yeah,
Heaps of fun and well deserved, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's always helps when you're starting off the front row of the grid, doesn't it?
even with him giving very little pressure to you, you can't make any mistakes, eh? You just still got to stay on your game, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he kept me honest, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly won't be off the front of the grid next.
No.
Week, so,
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
yeah.
No,
Big-
it's good
good
night.
luck.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Excellent.
Cheers, thank you.
Good on you, Aaron.
Cool. See ya.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right.
All right. Oh, who we got?
Oh, mate.
User was
Oh,
moved
mate.
to your
Down
channel.
here.
Oh,
Well
mate.
done, bro. Awesome drive.
Pardon me, sorry,
For the-
I just refreshments.
For the comms team.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making us look good, bro. In fact, you're making us look too good.
Oh, I didn't make us look too good in the first one, mate. I got my ears boxed in that one. It's welcome back, and fucking got a bit of a slap around and poked my nose where it wasn't allowed, and but hey, the guys are racing really well. It was cool.
Okay, so one of the
awesome.
questions that I thought about, but with your awesome drive that you did in that second race was, when do you feel comfortable that your gap is enough of a lead that you can just relax? Because clearly you got out to 20 and didn't actually stop slowing down.
Oh no, you're always pushing. So if I can be completely honest, mate, I was thinking about the PC failure that I had in race one of last week. So I was conscious that every second that I made up the road might have been a second on a restart trying to get back into the race if the PC had dropped out.
Just hoping nothing fell apart on you.
Yeah, that was where
just try and get over quicker.
Oh, right up to the last corner, mate. I was like, where's that finish line? Come on, if I cross it and you disconnect, does that count?
Yeah.
No,
Nice
no,
work.
you were Goldberger.
And did you work out what the hell was going on there last week?
Oh,
Or was that just some random act of cruelty, online cruelty?
Mechanical, mate. It's mechanical. The old PC's got to go and see Andre for a bit of a tune-up. It's
Oh, okay, fair enough.
yeah, it's a hardware issue. So
Yep.
software, hardware, something. I'm not sure. But anyway,
Yeah,
it's
one of
great-
the.
great
Well,
to
I'm
be
not
in.
sure which
Yeah.
one's which, but anyway.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys put on a hell of a show. So hopefully it was as good for
Always.
you guys as it was for us.
Always.
Yeah, well done, bro.
Yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, well
We'll
done
see you
to
again, eh? Because we got 2 more to go now, so another 4 races. You'll clearly go somewhere near the back next week, won't you?
yeah.
And we love that, actually.
If we don't see you next week, we'll definitely see you the week after, I think, for the final in the box here. So, but all the best with the rest of the
We
chat.
wanna see.
You've almost got it in the bag now, so.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, McIndoe and McDonald, mate, are both in a patch of form, and Jake McKellar's going really, really well as well. So, I mean, there's a pretty hearty fight realistically at this point from this weekend from 4 guys, I thought.
There's a few snapping dogs at your heels, I think. Yeah.
There is, but you did have to
me,
finish
mate.
in front of all of them,
The
okay?
comms team will get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
I love your work, boys. I'm going to do a couple of coldies and go watch Green.
Good stuff. Appreciate it. Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
Awesome,
Well
legends.
done.
Yes, guys.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, Farmer. Well, that's
do, mate.
it. That's it. Round 6, Hungaroring.
Yep, Hungaroring.
Two races in the Porsche, and yeah, awesome racing actually. Really close stuff. Very little mistakes. Yeah, interesting stuff. Good to watch.
Yeah, good to watch. So next, I wonder what next week will bring us, being at Donington and the
Yep.
Beamer. Good car to drive, so quite grunty. Donington might mix it up for us a bit there.
Yep, Donington, very cool track. Nice and
Surely
flowy.
something's good, yeah.
So it should be good. Well, we should
All
just
right.
leave it there. Farmer.
We better just maybe just thank our sponsors for
Once
more
again.
there. Thanks to Zero Vision Paint for our technical support. We have ABC Tech for our servers, and Superior Joint Sealing for their ongoing support, mate, where quality matters.
Absolutely.
I am Farmer, and it's good night from me. Thank you.
And good night from Davo. Thank you. See you next week.